Hi guys, welcome back to Amateur Priority Toys. Today's going to be another spooky review. We're going to be looking at the American Psycho Pattrick Bateman 1/6 scale figure. So this figure is by Iconiq Studios. You see we got some really nice box art there on the front. So this is my first 1/6 scale figure that isn't a Hot Toys or a Trick or Treat Studios. So I'm very excited and curious to see how it's gonna look. So you can see I put some post-it notes here because I guess this comes with a 1-year free Iconiq Studios club membership, and I think this is my code. So I just covered that up with post-it notes. But they have a lot written here on the back. So I'm actually gonna zoom in so that you guys can see. So here you go, they're proud to present Pattrick Bateman figure. See that business card? There are two, one for Pattrick Bateman, 1/6 scale, one for you. That coloring, that bone, and that lettering is something called Cillian Rail. Is that a raincoat? Yes, Alan, it is. So they've got some nice, playful things here written on the back that are in line with the movie. Does not include a reservation at Dorsia. That's pretty funny. So I'm very excited to open this up. Okay, so this box is kind of impressive. On the front of it, it's got this kind of slip cover over it that, if you ask me, is kind of reminiscent of the raincoat. You see all these blood splatters as you lift. All the blood splatters are on this protective, clear coating for the box. You can kind of hear that texture it is. So that's very cool. That is definitely supposed to represent the raincoat. So here we have our box. It's nice and thick. I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to get this open yet. Let's see. Okay, so the box does just slide off. There's no tape or anything. Okay, this is pretty cool. So when you open the box, it has a little reservation card on the front. It has the sculptor, the artist, paint, design director, production, package and design, production assistant, vice president Paul Allen, and it's scratched out. That's very funny. Some special thanks to these people. And at the bottom it says Dorsia. So that is very funny. It has a little reservation card for Dorsia. So this is part of the top of the, I guess, the next layer of the box. So let me get this off so we can see Mr. Bateman. Okay, the next layer is a layer of foam. And as we lift this off, I think we're going to see our figure. So it looks like we got some instructions. Wow, and there he is. Those are hands. Gloved hands, his axe, a knife, a business card, his Walkman it looks like. Okay, let me get this guy out of the box so we can get a better look. Okay, this guy comes with so much stuff. But before I show that off, I wanted to show off the inside of the box. It's got some nice artwork there on the side that I just thought was really cool. Just on that side. But yeah, very nice detail. Okay, so Pattrick Bateman comes with a lot of stuff. So he comes with his business card, his Walkman, 3 more pairs of hands that are relaxed, gripping, and then another kind of looser grip. 2 gloved hands, his cell phone, a axe, a knife. I think these are probably replacement joints. And then he has his Huey Lewis in the News CD, his extra head for when he's swinging his axe, a blood splatter for his axe, his briefcase, his nail gun, his raincoat, and inside here is also his trench coat. And then he comes with a stand, and then he comes with a life-size business card for you. So I don't even know where to begin with this figure. I guess I will start with just showing off the head sculpt of Christian Bale. That looks very, very nice. He comes with so many accessories. The only accessory I feel like he's missing is maybe his handgun, because he does come with the gloved hands. And you know, he was wearing gloved hands when he had the gun in the movie, but he was also wearing a different colored suit, different trench coat at that scene, so maybe that's why they didn't include it. But yeah, this is a lot of stuff. So I guess I will start by putting the raincoat on him, switching his head, and let's recreate the axe scene in the movie. Okay, so I've been trying for several minutes to get just another pair of hands on, and so first, when I pulled off his fisted hands, his pegs came with them already right off the bat. So I opened up the spare pegs and put them in, and I cannot get this hand to go in. And I'm worried about breaking it. It just does not want to go. I'm worried about messing up this plastic. So I may need to get the heat gun. Oh wait, I think I got this hand. Yes, I got this hand. Okay. Give me a minute, let me try the other hand. Okay, his hands are on. Word of advice: definitely take the raincoat off and on with his hands already on, because moving this plastic too much, it's gonna wrinkle it, it's gonna crease it. So yeah, that's definitely something to be aware of. So he is in his raincoat, and I've noticed that his head is just magnetic actually. So let's go ahead and switch the heads. So here's our axe swinging head, and it looks great. Like, it looks just like the movie. The way his hair is sculpted, it just looks really, really nice. The blood splatters. Yeah, just a little magnet, which is pretty cool, but I wish that the neck was secured to the body. Just having the magnet there does make me nervous. I know you can't see his head right now. So let me get the axe in his hand and then we'll take a look at him. Okay, so the raincoat buttons are magnetic. You just kind of slide them over and they will stick. So here we go, we got our Pattrick Bateman with his Paul Allen killing head. I've got the blood on the end of the axe. And he looks very nice. I will say though, however, getting the axe in his hand, it just felt like his hands were going to come out the whole time. They are very difficult to get in, but they come out super easily, and that is kind of a big negative for me. I feel like I have to be very careful moving him. I'd say be very careful just even moving him on the shelf. You know, his head can come off pretty easily, and you don't want that falling off, hitting the floor. But yep, there he is. He looks really, really good. So let's get the raincoat off of him, and let's see if we can get that trench coat on. Real quick, I wanted to mention, when I took off his hands, his watch did come off. So you have to put that back on at some point when you're switching hands. Just be careful of that. Okay, real quick before I get the trench coat on, you can take off this little overcoat as well. And you have his blue shirt with the white collar underneath, with his suspenders, and this is a real metal piece right here on the suspenders, which is nice. So this is kind of making me wish he came with the headphones. I'm sorry, the sunglasses. So you can recreate that scene where he's sitting in his office listening to his music with his sunglasses on, his Ray-Bans. I would have preferred that, I think, over maybe over the knife. I feel like he doesn't really hold a knife very much in the movie. But yeah, you can take this off. Okay, he is in his trench coat, and just a couple things I want to mention. So he is completely clothed, which is nice. I love cloth figures, but sometimes it's better in theory than in practice. And what I mean by that is, because, you know, these sleeves on this coat are real, trying to get, you can see, like, I can't even get this arm really straight. He's very constricted up here. It's very tight. I kind of wish you could take this off, and then with the coat there was like another one of these kind of just sewn in on the sides so that his sleeves would work a little better. I hope that made sense the way I explained that, but that's just, you know, that's just something to expect with these kinds of cloth figures. But yeah, it is a little frustrating. And, you know, I did unsnap these to show you guys the blue shirt underneath. I cannot get them to re-snap. You can see they're very tiny, and I've been trying for a couple minutes to get them to re-snap. I cannot get them to snap back in. So yeah, the figure so far, it looks amazing. It comes with so many great accessories, but it's got a few issues for me. I think there should have been a better way of doing this whole overcoat. Like I said, if you could take this coat off, and then there was a separate piece where the overcoat has this like sewn in, so it looks like he's wearing two, but it's just one. That would have worked a lot better. I like the magnetic head. You don't have to worry about breaking any ball joints, but messing with him, trying to get things on him and off of him, the head wants to fall off very easily. That's a little scary. And then, like I said, you know, I took off these hands. Immediately the joints came out, and I can't get this joint out of here. Whereas these joints, I couldn't get them in, and they want to come out super easily. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag. I mean, he is a high-end figure. Once you have him posed how you want him, he's just standing there, he looks great. He looks amazing. And you could tell they put so much time and thought into everything because, you know, like here's the reservation, the Dorsia, the business cards, like all the accessories. They really put a lot of time and effort into this, which I appreciate. But there's just a few little things that really bug me so far. But anyways, let's just get his headphones on, and then maybe I'll show some of the other accessories in his hands. But I think that's probably going to be it for this review. I didn't go over articulation because I don't want to move him too much, and I'm also not 100% sure on what his articulation is, and I don't want to try to move something and have something break, or, you know, say he doesn't have some sort of articulation when he does. So, okay, so I have the headphones right here. There's a little Walkman. It's got some details on it. Some green and blue, or sorry, green and red coloring. So this pocket on the outside, I was looking at it, does not seem real. I think this pocket is real. So I'm going to try to get the Walkman in the pocket and get his headphones on. Okay, so I ended up getting the briefcase in his hand, and I have his Walkman on. These pockets I thought were real. They are not real, actually. So I actually just have it in here, just kind of just hanging there. It just fell out. But I just put it like on the side by his arm, and the coat was kind of holding it in place. I messed it up now, but there he is. Headphones, looks very good, just like the meme. So yeah, that looks really good. So he's just got a few more accessories. He's got the CD and the nail gun and the knife, and then the cell phone. So I'll go ahead and put those in his hands as best I can. I realized once I put the briefcase in his hand, I should have used the gloved hands, but honestly, I don't even want to change his hands right now because they are so easily going to come out and be very difficult to put in. I recommend just using a heat gun, I guess. But yeah, there he is. Alright, let's take a look at some of the other accessories real quick and then wrap up the video. Real quick, I want to mention also before I forget, briefcase does open up, so you can store that business card in there. Bet you his watch will even fit in there. Yep, so you don't lose his stuff. You could probably get the Huey Lewis and the News in here. Let's see. CD is in there. The knife might fit also. Yeah, that's good. So you could store all of his kind of smaller accessories in the briefcase. There's his nail gun. I got it to fit in his hand. It doesn't fit perfect. I think it's meant for this hand. I think this is supposed to double as a gripping small items as well as a trigger hand. So you can see what it looks like. It's very nice. Here he is with the knife, kind of recreating the poster. However, the knife, it does not sit very well in his hand. Also feels like it might be a little bit small. That's why I would have preferred maybe the sunglasses over the knife, but it's alright. So his open gloved hand holds the phone very nicely. It doesn't really hold the Walkman. I think it's mostly meant for the phone. Here's his kind of lighter gripping hand or trigger hand holding the Huey Lewis CD. See, it's even got the track list on the back. Let's see if we can get that business card. It'll just rest on there. Doesn't look amazing, but you'll hold it. But it will fall out, so be careful not to lose that. And real quick, just last order of business, a size comparison. So here he is next to a Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers from Halloween 2018. He looks a little taller, but that is because he's standing on his base. And then we have, of course, the Sonar Suit Hot Toys. So here he is next to a Batman, a possible Bruce Wayne stand-in next to Batman. Batman does appear much taller. His base is a little bit bigger, but he is still, I think, going to be a little bit taller. And then I have just a regular 12-inch figure that is a Max Steel from the early 2000s from Mattel. So here he is in line with some other high-end figures. Oh man, that Sonar suit always looks so good. Okay guys, that is the Pattrick Bateman American Psycho 1/6 scale figure by Iconiq Studios. So as I said, you could tell a lot of time and effort and love and care definitely went into this. It just has a few issues that kind of hold it back for me. But overall, I'm very happy to have it. American Psycho is one of my favorite horror movies. I really like Pattrick Bateman. I love Christian Bale's performance. And of course, this can easily double as a Bruce Wayne figure for you if you need an extra Bruce Wayne to sit on the shelf with your Hot Toys or something. But yeah, I really like the figure. I'll probably display him like this, alternating between this head and that head. But yeah, overall, I really like it. Like I said, I do love this movie, so this is giving me the urge to watch it too. So just a few little minor things, but overall, it's a good figure. I do like it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you a big Pattrick Bateman fan? What kind of 1/6 scale figures do you guys have outside of Hot Toys? This is my first really high-end one outside of Hot Toys. I have Trick or Treat Studios, but they're not super high-end. So I'm curious, what other companies do you guys like? And I will have pictures of this guy going up pretty soon on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram at Amateur Priority for that. You can subscribe to this channel, share it with a collector friend, a horror friend, and I will see you guys later because I have a res at Dorzia.